Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Pirates. So before I talk about that, I wanted to give a quick apology for yesterday's video. Apparently, my microphone did not pick anything up. We got the game audio, but none of my audio. You could not hear me rage or get salty. So today I'm going to get extra salty by going into the seas with the pirates. What better way to celebrate the day after Christmas than to steal other people's presents? So that's what we're doing here today. With the new edition of Pirates that I did a little bit of tuning. Not really me, but I found a lot of deck lists. And I went ahead and changed some of the cards that was in the old deck list with the new cards that I found in some of the better versions, I believe. One of the main things that I've noticed is that they did not run the Kumano faces Kakuzan. Even though it's a pretty good card in the early game, they swapped it out with Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers is it's amazing, good card to get us more treasures, and pirates love treasures. Now the only downside of that is, well, before we talk about that, we'll also talk about the new card, which is additional Roaming Throne. Roaming Throne is actually a very good card because when you choose pirates, all the trigger ability of pirates double. And we have a lot of pirates with trigger abilities. ETB trigger with the Spyglass Siren, ETB trigger with the Staunch Crewmate, attack trigger with the Breaches, ETB trigger with the Kitesail Larcenist, ETB trigger, not itself, but artifact with the Captain Storm, right? There are a lot of ETB and attack triggers in the deck. So a Roaming Throne is actually pretty good mid-game card. But what I have noticed, what I feel like may happen, is that we have 2 Sticky Fingers and 4 Voltage Surge that cannot be cast with Cavern of Souls or Secluded Courtyard. Definitely something to keep in mind, but hopefully it will be okay. So let's talk about the whole deck list. In the early game, we got 4 Spyglass Sirens to help us get a map token. We got 4 Goblin Tomb Raider, which if we have a token, this is basically a what is that? 1 mana 2/2 Goblin, Goblin Guide. Yeah, it is pretty crazy good card, right? 1 mana 2/2 haste. We got 2 Sticky Fingers, which is also a temple play, but maybe not on turn 1. And then we have Voltage Surge, which is definitely not a temple play, so it's kind of a more of a removal play. But we have a lot of treasures and map tokens to sacrifice to Voltage Surge. So 1 mana 4 damage is something that can help us push damage through with our creatures when we use this to remove their creatures. We also have 2 Malcolm in a 2-drop. Malcolm is a very good card, but we're not a control deck. So Malcolm really is just a flash 2 damage spell that we're hoping to get through and maybe get a little bit of looting action. We have 4 Staunch Crewmates. Well, with an ETB to draw a card is pretty good, but ETB to draw a pirate that you get to select is a lot better. Hopefully we don't whiff. We also have 4 Subterranean Schooner in the 2-drop. This way we can get more map tokens. And then we have 3 Captain of Storm, or Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. This one, whenever artifact ETBs, we get a +1/+1 counter on a pirate we control, which is good, which is very, very good. And then we have 4 Kitesail Larcenist. I've come to fall in love with this card. It's so good. It removes an opponent's artifact or creature temporarily, but it has ward, right? It's a ward 1 on this card, so it's not as easy for our opponent to just immediately deal with. But in addition to that, we can turn one of our map tokens into a treasure token. So now we get an extra ramp. That's pretty good. And then we have Breaches. 4 Breaches is definitely a requirement for the deck because that is basically what the deck is. Pirates, attack, trigger, get a lot of value. And a small combo is Breaches with the Captain Storm, because whenever Breaches or our pirate attacks, Breaches can create a treasure. Whenever we create a treasure, Captain Storm pumps something. Alright, that's good combo. And then 2 Throngs to double our ETB or our attack triggers, basically doubling any kind of pirate triggers. And it's ward 2, so it's not as easy to get rid of. And then 4 Voltage Surge I talked about. Now, because we have 2 forecasts, we increased the land count from 21 to 23, and so we have 3 islands, 4 mountains, 1 Otawara, 1 Sokenzan, 2 Restless Spire, 4 Shivan Reef, and 2 Stormcarved Coast. Those are blue and red lands. And then we have 4 Cavern of Souls and 2 Secluded Courtyard for us to cast, creatures of any color that we want. There are justifications for cutting the Secluded Courtyard and just putting in 2 more mountains or a mountain and an island, but I think this could run as is right now. It should be pretty decent. Let's go and try out this deck. See if we can steal someone's presents. not much waiting. Let's go right into it. We're fighting against Westblade. Opponent goes first. We have no 1-drop. That is heartbreaking. So we're gonna have to mulligan this. We have a bad 1-drop that we actually cannot cast because we got Island. This is the problem I was worried about, so I'm gonna put it back. It's good, but I mean we have no mountain. We got an Island. It's good, but not great. So let's just get some Staunch Crewmate out. Okay, red. Here's play with fire in my face. Yeah. Well, this is the problem with pirate decks, is that pirates like the sea, and they're not very good on land. Alright. What can we get, huh? Spyglass is okay. Oh, those are a lot of mountains that I needed. There goes all my lands. 23 lands in the deck, but they're all on the bottom now. Right, yeah. Any order, or in a random order, so I don't even know what they are, but those are 3 lands, I think. I cannot risk blocking here because what I believe he has is the Majigger. The range. Now, I could Spyglass Siren, but then I wouldn't be able to Schooner. Is that better, though? I mean, if he's gonna have the removal anyway, he does have a removal. That's no good. I feel like this is a wash. Yeah, all right, that's 2 damage. I'm at 13, but this is 3 more damage on board. If he has a squeeze, that'll push me out. That's a squeeze. Have to block the squeeze. He has 4 damage on board, and I have no lands to play anything, so I'm gonna. Mono red does mono red things. Yeah, pirates don't do very well on a mountain, unfortunately. We need somewhere where there's water. Once you achieve a rank badge, you can't lose it until the season. Is that how it works? Like, is rank just a color, or does that number matter too? Because I've gone to, like, you know, if I'm at, let's say, Platinum 3, right, and I rank up to Platinum 2, I've ranked down to Platinum 3 again, so I think the numbers don't count, just the Platinum I'm on. That's our next opponent. Opponent goes first, and then again, we don't have 1-drops, even though the deck is full of. Good. That is exactly what I expect. It's not even gonna mulligan, because this is, at least is a hand that we can play. So we'll play a mountain. I don't think they're gonna count it, so let's play this so we can play our Malcolm at the end turn. We have removal. Does he have removal? What does it do? Attack? Draw a card, and then we'll discard a card. What do we discard here? We have a lot of lands. I don't think we need this many lands. Do we need this many lands? Oh boy, okay. Probably is the Cavern. They're not looking to counter. We're gonna play Restless Spire. And then we're going to Captain Storm. Oh, that was the wrong play. I wanted to play Breaches first. Okay. Well, either way, can't get to Shieldred very easily, so we bounce it. Attacking. Oh, we can remove Shieldred. Okay, what am I thinking? Okay, so let's remove Shieldred, and then what do we do? Right? So I guess we'll breaches first. We can make sure you're unable to block. Let's see. Create a treasure. Target creature can't block this turn. Can't block. And then we'll buff Storm. Draw a card, and we already played a land, so we can discard this land. Take more damage, that's no fun, but at least we can get a crewmate out. If we Brotherhood end next turn, that would just be heartbreaking. He's attacking. Oh, we gotta block it. So now if he Brotherhood's end, he kills his own children. Burn down the house. Kills the whole board. And now we're gonna have to name Pirate, right? Or we can Schooner and then attack with the Goblin Raider. Is that slightly better? Slightly. I don't know why he attacked with children first. Chandra? Alright, that's... Yikes.
Stopping tyrants like you is kind of my thing. Let's
He's got
go.
2 mana.
You're about to
Double go for the throw. This doesn't hit Planeswalker, right? No, it does not. So, we can throw him and attack it for 3. Oh boy. This hand has been horrible. Crewmate's okay, but we don't really have the... we do have the mana.
You won't win so easily.
I feel like it's just a big spell coming.
Here's a spark of hope.
What are they gonna hit? Oh, they hit our tally. I should just quit now, huh? What they hit on my side? Oh, a Spyglass Siren. Yeah, let's not do this. What is this crazy stuff? I mean, I never get to have this kind of opener, and I don't even know how they managed to go first with that deck, because obviously my deck is more aggro, so I should have gone first, knowing Arena's algorithm here. This is kind of heartbreaking for Pirates, honestly. It's just, what's going on? Right, we're playing now against RCFW. They just type a bunch of letters. Hey, we're gonna go first, and we have a 1-drop. This never happened before. So we will play the Raider. Come on him. Ow. Schooner does make it so that I have an artifact, but Crewmate is a Crewmate. So the question is, which one is better, right? And I think the Crewmate is better, but I really need to draw another land now. it didn't look like I was going to draw a land for a while, so at least we had that. There might have been an Otawara somewhere. Swiss Spear, that's going to be a 2-3. He's going to buff it. He's going to buff it. Huge creature now. Yeah. No thanks. Not blocking that. We will get Pirates. Now the question is, do we take out the Swiss Sphere or do we breaches him? And if we breaches him, we can... Whew, we can get another thing out, but if we Kitesail Larcenist him, right, so we don't get any treasure, right? Because that's a treasure and then we don't have any on our side. So I guess Breacher's will have to do his thing. We trade like this. We just make a treasure. And then we can make a goblin. That's another 1-2, right? I think it's pretty good to have it all in play right now. If I had an extra mana, I could have had the Schooner out. We'll trade here because my Breaches is gone. So this is just a straight up trade. I am at 3. Voltage Surge. Voltage Surge can't kill it. So I can play a Schooner. That'll be a 3-4. And it will have a hard time fighting a 3-4. I hope he doesn't play a Godric here, because I can't really get rid of that. Mono. Now that's also a 3-4. Kill it. 4 damage. Sacrifice this. Painful, but had to be done, right? So now we can crewmate and see what happens. Do we get another 1-drop that's useless? No, we get lands. Even better. The amount of whiff this deck does to me. Oh man, it's heartbreaking. Guess we'll just have to aggro and hope for the best. 3-3, right? I don't really want to fight a 3-3 prowess. So maybe we'll get rid of that. But Breaches out is really good too. Can I survive a turn with it being not there? This is trample too. Man, I guess I have to do it. Submit 0 on my side. Submit this. it's gonna be a 2/2. Do I really push through the damage this way then? Maybe it's just this attacking. Look at the cards we've drawn. It's just, that's embarrassing. Come on, Pirates. You can do better than that. Kitesail Larcenist is a very good card. It really hurts our opponent's mana. Because it's Ward 1. It's like a Brutal Cathar, except it's Ward 1. It gives our opponent a treasure, but they can't really use that treasure without it being kind of used against them. Is he attacking with a Kumano? Not attacking with a Kumano? Okay, interesting. So, I don't have a treasure. I wish I kind of do, but first we'll play this. The Pirate. And I guess we'll just play Breaches. So the Larcenist should attack. And these guys should attack. Right, because they get buffed this turn for the treasure. And that's about it. We'll create a treasure. We'll make this creature can't block. We'll also exile the top card. Maybe it's something not useless. Why did I keep the Cavern? It's a Cavern. Oh, he just takes all the damage. Okay, well, here's Captain Storm. We got 3 blockers. Not great, but maybe we can push something through. Oh man. Reveal top deck happens to be another Cavern, which is hurtful. Like this turn was just 2 land draws. When I no longer need the land draws. Stalker Frenzy. Alright. Let's block here. Can he buff it to 8 with 2 lands? I find that hard to believe. Great. Okay. Oh, that is 8? Man. How does that... Oh, it goes to 5. Why did it go to 5? It's +1, and then +2. Oh, it is 5. I was thinking it was 1 attack for some reason. Okay, well... Again, mono red does mono red things. Nothing I could have done if I just draw not lands on the last turn that it mattered, or draw lands on any other turn that would have mattered. This pirate deck, it's so painful. Now we're playing against Eric the Fourth. Oh, I tap land, tap land. Let's do this thing. Spire. Another land. Golgari. Dread Knight, okay. I have a creature. And it's about to get better. Let's get a treasure. This can go. gonna have to kill Breaches. He's not killing Breaches. Not yet, anyways. Okay, well, if I play this, he's probably definitely gonna kill Breaches, right? I think there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, but I'm gonna play anyways. There he goes. Malcolm triggers twice. I like the Schooner, but I like Captain more. This will Voltage Surge. Will these Shieldred? Is this better than a Schooner? I don't think so. I mean, I do think so. I don't think the Schooner is better because I have a removal card now in case I need to remove something. If they play Shieldred here, Malcolm's definitely gonna eat a lot of damage, but get free cast. Free cast is good. Mosswood Dread Knight. Can I win at least one game today, please? Now that my audio is working. Also, do you guys see this? This pawn looks like a face. I wonder if that's supposed to mean something. Arch! Whoa! Archfiend of the Dross. That's interesting. Alright, so Malcolm needs to deal damage, right? Needs to deal combat damage. So it might not. But if it doesn't deal combat damage, I get to kill the Archfiend. Which is also a thing. So is there any way for me to get a treasure token? There isn't. Right, map token. Nope, there is no way. I can do this. That does not help. Actually, I cannot do that because I need the red. So that's interesting. He's blocking the throne, so I don't have first strike on the Malcolm. I guess the throne will die. Oh, no, I do get double triggers. Okay, I lose 2 life. Draw a card. If there are 4 more counters on Malcolm, you may cast a discarded card. So. I mean, it's a free cast. No way I'm not doing it. One artifact, I'll name the treasure. And then I will not name... Do I name theirs? I will not name theirs. Voltage Circuit. Pretty wide board now. I think this has to deal damage, right? Well, whenever it attacks, you get to scry 1. Malcolm does have to deal damage. I don't know why he blocked the Thorn. Because it's 4 damage, yes, but Malcolm gives me free cards, and that he should not want that. Not sure if that was correct triggers on our, not on arena side too, because he does kill the throne. So I thought Malcolm only would trigger once. For some reason it triggered twice. He's got 5 mana. Oh, it's a pugnacious something. Hammer Skull. Yeah, it's probably better that I did not use the Kitesail Larcenist on his creature because his deck's probably full of removal, right? Sticky fingers! Combat damage. I get to create a treasure token. That sounds pretty good. So Yeah, I'm definitely dealing combat damage here. So let's put it on Malcolm. Let's put it on Spyglass Siren. None of these have reach, right? None of these have reach. So I think now he has a lot of things that he wants to remove. I can also make this a 2-1, but not attacking with it will be pointless. Great treasure. I get to buff a creature. Let's buff our Spyglass Siren. Those are useless cards. Thanks for the land. Right, thanks for the land. I guess now we're gonna have to fight a Fight Club. We drew a Sticky Finger, which is a card, and then everything else, which is not a card. No Fight Club? Huh. All the lands open. He has something. He has something. I mean, I'm taking that damage. Alright, let's go in for the attacks. Everybody in? Do I want to cast this for free? It's not a bad card to cast for free, to be fair. Can't do anything with it except buff one of my creatures. Nah. Blocks the Spire. So Spire does first strike damage. Cut down on Malcolm. Deal first strike damage. Cut down on the Spyglass Siren. I get to draw a card. Let me deal the first strike damage first. Gotta make sure. Then we'll voltage surge this. We'll auto pay. And we'll sacrifice treasure. Bring him down to 2. Tomb Raider. The cards outside agree with this. We still have a 2/3 flyer and he's at 2, so he's gonna have to gain some life or kill the 2/3 flyer. That attack with the Mosswood Dread Knight is so wrong. I don't know why he did that. He had a blocker on board, now he doesn't have a blocker on board. Here's Shieldred. Definitely can gain some life with that. But how would he kill the Kitesail Larcenist? Alright, he can block 2 creatures, kill the Larcenist, and then he will be able to survive, right? Pretty much the only way. He needs to have a cut down for the Larcenist. GG. He could still win if he had a cut down, but he did not. Pirate puts out a win. Very, very risky pirate deck. I don't even know what happened because this deck it looks fun. Honestly, when I was looking at the deck, it didn't feel this bad, but we had really bad matchups. We've gone second a lot, and we had very bad draws. All things, you know, culminating in not a very good showing of the deck. However, I do highly recommend this deck just because it's pretty fun to play. And there are dimensions to it, right? You saw how we had to decide on what do we keep on the top of the deck, what do we toss away through a scry. What card scries again? I don't remember which card scries. The Restless Spire scries, right? But also through the Staunch Crewmate. What card do we toss with Malcolm? What card do we put into the graveyard with cards like the map token that explores? All these things do kind of synergize together, which I do think this deck makes for a lot better showing in the more averaging out, longer run. But it was not able to show that well today. Sticky Finger did this thing to give us mana, which is very good. This whole deck does synergize very well on the pirate theme. So I do still highly recommend that. Hope you had fun watching me struggle with pirates today. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.